It's really ugly, so we can make it look nice. We can lay out foods and swap outs. I can even bring some of the stuff. If you guys suggest it, I'll buy it and I'll just bring it. So if you have like chips that are low calorie, um, I like Smart Pot because no matter how much you eat, it's just like you eat the whole bag. It doesn't matter.
One every day with his like bags.
They're awesome. But there must be other foods like that, right? So the 5-minute intro is just me where I'm just to say, this is our center, this is what we do. If this doesn't work for you over Thanksgiving, we have a clinic next door. You can contact us after the Thanksgiving break. We'll help you out then. And then we can do recipes. So we need a list of recipes. Think of everything that they eat during Thanksgiving and then swap them out. You know, try to figure out what they could bring instead. So I gave you one example with desserts, bring in applesauce. And it's going to take a lot of willpower, but, you know, maybe the data will change people's mind. Maybe it won't, but it changes my mind. Making things with yogurt, that swap outs, like instead of this, can you use this? I saw that you can make blueberry pancakes without the butter and the oil. You can make it with yogurt instead. So I'm sure you guys know about that. Swap outs. So we could do two parts. Here's some recipes. They should be quick, easy, just offer to bring them, and then swap outs. And then we also talked about having how to fill your plate. So fill your plate with as many low-calorie options and try to avoid the big calorie things so that you're eating with everybody, but you're not filling it up. How do you fill it up in such a way so you can have like the green bean casserole and things like that, fill up the plate, and then have smaller pieces of the turkey and very little mashed potatoes. So the higher calorie, I mean, you could show them maybe plates with pie pieces in it. So like if you fill it up like this is how many calories you're going to eat. If you fill it up like this is how many calories you're going to eat. Can you do that? Sure? Okay. You have to do a bang up job, guys. I feel like everything we're doing is very last minute, and I wish we had a whole month to prepare for this, but we don't. And so we've got to do a very good job because we've already tooted our horn and everybody's going to come. And then the last thing, if anybody, maybe the bio students want to take this on. I just printed out the paper on exercise. I printed out 5 copies here. So I got asked already, why can't you guys talk about exercise and having Thanksgiving dinner and burning it all off? And so the woman I talked to said, you know how much work it takes to burn just 500 calories, and then you're likely to eat more. So it's going to defeat you to try to exercise that off. So I can certainly do that last piece, but if any of you guys, the bio students, want to take that last piece and say, can you suppose you had plate number 2, can you burn that off? And what will happen if you try? We want to really discourage people from trying that.
I can split it with someone.
Alright, I'll split it. I'll take it. I'm on it. I got it. I'll split it. We'll do this.
Hey, Sayeda, I got your parking today, so don't worry about it, okay? I'll give you money for it. But we got to get you that permanent parking thing. All right, let me go get the stuff I printed out so I can bring it in here. So you guys can have copies of that paper. I don't think so. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good stuff.
I think it literally just came to the door. Did everyone sign the word minutes tonight? But don't like. Can
we just say from everybody?
Wait, can we just have it all ready to come back? Everyone gonna take out now. Out now? There's still
Yeah,
but everything's done, right?
You gotta everybody heal us, dude.
Wait, let's write it. I think you're gonna have to go to the other room because we're talking about patients, which is just private information. So I have a pack of these toolbox options. Katerina and I, that's the one place we had time was at Obesity Week. We made a list of toolbox options. We'll have them placed right here. We'll tape them up. Somebody took down the protocols from there. We had it taped up. Yeah, we took them out. Okay, we need to have them up.
We need to have a tape in that room. We're gonna be doing.
Okay. Yeah, we thought maybe to pose this as things that you could do with the patient, that if they come out of the zone, you're going to try these extra things. I sent it to you guys. Yep. Yeah, we have it. I think Katarina saw some of this already, the exercise stuff.
Yes.
So it would be perfect. But you're gonna have to team up with them because maybe what we could do is 2 plates, right? This is the low cal plate, and this is the high cal. This is the traditional plate, and then you could say, what if you chose plate number 2? Can you burn it off?
Yeah.
Right. Next week we have them actually presenting at 3 o'clock.
This one can
And it's been advertised. I already sent out a flyer to all the local media, and Cindy Menigan is sending out a massive thing to the student body population. And everybody, like I sent an email out today to the CSAM, but we're trying to really broadcast and bring everybody here.
Yeah, after 4.
I'm John. So this is,
We'll get
got-
that together.
you got Jay, you
Yeah, I think John is.
What?
So
It'd
just
be great if we
maybe,
also have
this will be based on the study and say that some tricks what to do. If
but
you
this
choose a
tells you
traditional
you
plate.
cannot lose weight by heavy exercise. It doesn't work.
Oh, so it doesn't.
It doesn't work. So we want to
Small diet.
discourage them. So you can first tell them, look, I think you have 2 copies there.
Oh, okay.
You can first tell them, I wanted one printed out here because I think you guys get asked that question all the time, right? In here, like, can I just burn it off? So one thing that you could do is say, if you did plate number 2, this is how long it's going to take you. Because 500, if the plate is 1,000 calories, which most likely it will be over 1,000 calories. So if it is, then that will take you, you'll be running all day. You'll just say that your next day is spent on a treadmill. Don't, you can tell your family goodbye. Right? The Claude Bouchard study, 500 calories, it took them a morning session and an evening session to get those 500 calories burned per day. And he said he had to watch them. You can tell them that. He had to watch them because they would eat. So he had to hold their intake constant. So that if you think that you can't eat, well, you won't eat, well, they had to be locked up to make sure that they didn't eat.
Okay. Maybe we just should practice before.
You have time now. I mean, any of you that are interested in seeing the talk next door in 222, you should come. But I mean, that's why I was asking for extra time because I don't think we have any other time.
Again, I'm free on Friday all
Yeah,
day.
you free on Friday?
This Friday,
Yeah.
I'm free Friday.
depending on the
What
time.
time? Like after 4.
After 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm free all day. I'll be here the
Friday.
entire
Are you
day.
free on
I have Fridays
Friday?
off.
But I'm going to work at 4.
But
you
you know,
free in the morning?
you guys are you are like the centerpiece, right? Developing your pictures, diagrams, anything you want me to print out, putting it in PowerPoint, anything you want me to check over. I think you are the bigger part of everything, what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully we get Jonathan on board too. Maybe I think he'd be open to bringing some recipes. Send me a shopping list, whatever you need me to get, so that I have it out here. So we can even give those away. Say, okay, you can take some of these low-calorie samples. We're stressed out.
Yeah.
We'll get it done. I always feel like we're like,
We need someone update longer.
we're recording it too. Next week is the C-Corp presentation of Thanksgiving. It's already been blasted out to the student community. It's coming out. Cynthia made the blast, and I already sent out emails to all the media nearby.
We should say.
So, and I'm also going to send an email to ABC Health Watch. So,
Yeah,
because
when
I
they
have a
come into the
contact there.
7th plate, you want to discourage them and say, oh, whatever you ate, it's not working. Like, you should exercise more. So maybe what if we just split? Like, what if we find some words or just write our own highlighted?
We can also print some of these papers. Say, if you want to read more, this is it.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to lose the weight with exercise. It won't happen.
Mhm.
Right.
So, prevention, not treatment.
Yeah.
And I show the numbers at the beginning to show you that they're not burning it off actually.
Mm-hmm.
So they might have good intentions.
And just make a summary and split it in 3 parts. That's it. So it's not gonna. It's not. It doesn't have to sound too scientific because people should understand.
They should understand it.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, like, you can take that plate and say, put that plate there and say, this is how much you're going to have to run to burn off that plate, right?
Yes.
So, and this is how long it took people in actual interventions to run that much. And this is what they had to do to make sure they did it. They had to be locked up. They had to be watched over. Every other, those studies in here, everybody was watched over. So
We
if you
can
had
take them
two
to us, we'll
hospitals,
take care of you.
We'll wash you up.
yeah, I mean, it would be a better option for them, like, if all hell breaks loose, just sign up now to come here after. That would be the better option.
Right.
All right, can we get patient updates? I got 10 more minutes.
We got here.
Patient updates? How are the feedback forms going?
We did not have time to do it last week. Last week we were short on time, but Navi came in, we came in that, and everybody had to leave. She started very late,
Uh-huh.
and then we came here after 2:15. So we spent most of it, a little bit on computer, but mostly on the body,
Ultrasound,
The
right? It's
ultrasound.
showing you.
and we're also talking about, we're gonna make a list of how we're gonna handle the procedures. We're also, we have to do some research on the different sites,
Right.
see which one's most effective, controversies, because everything has an error,
Right.
an error margin, but we need to find out which one.
I know he gave you homework, but this week we have the talk, he's gonna be there, and then next week we have our own thing, and I don't think we should be doing homework during that own thing.
But we
So,
just- yeah,
but do we have feedback forms already here, right?
we should. Yeah, we need a separate.
Yeah, I
Where
put
do you
it
want me
in.
to put them? Because I got two of my patients from
I, you know, hey, hey. Sure. That was a fake.
Everybody. You're gonna be like, what the hell? Quickly, take this table.
Just put on the table.
Put it on the table. This table. No, wait. That one's
That's
over
yours.
there. There's a laptop here. I don't want to move this. Just put it for everybody. Dude, Dr. King. But she like leaving right there. Let's just hide. Make it human wall. Make it human. Stand next to the camera.
I'm not talking.
And then like report the seas, we're like, so surprise! It'll be great. You go there and help him, we're ready. Just go be like, Dr. Thomas, we need you in here. Go get her. I'll do it. Right now, I'm gonna be there. You just go, Dr. Thomas, we need you.
No.
You're gonna take one of my
Yeah, I know, that's the point. You guys have these so bad. We'll just eat it.
Friday. Friday.
Free? Probably.
You are not available.
Wait, okay, on a serious note, could you get me on like the regular time capacity? You know, before we work on like between.
I work until 3.
Happy birthday!
Oh, you guys are awful. You guys are awful. And that's the thing that you take me out. Now I know what you're thinking.
We got these for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Despite what we just talked about in this meeting, do you want cake and ice
After I'm staying away, but we can bring it to the top. Yeah. And pizza, we have pizza?
Yeah. That wasn't
Do
the
we have a
lunch.
goodie bag?
And then we can make everyone in top come to the ABC Center.
Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. I didn't expect him. Patient reports. We're on the clock, so I'm worried about time.
We have a new, someone wants to join super records, one of the so everybody's available. I think she hasn't given a time yet, so I was gonna ask her, like, would you be available at this time? And
I would.
Yeah. I think some of the people that are not taking patients should
Yeah.
not be.
So I'll email her and I'll have her. In fact, somebody's gonna email her. Yeah, like today.
They're both on the other side of the campus. We're all busy. I'm actually not being recorded. I'm actually not going to one of the meetings tonight. It takes out my whole research day. I'm being paid by the NIH right now. I'm not doing anything with it. So.
So she's just opened up like little things that you can all I don't have
Do you
really good
think
advice.
that you could go in with one of the small scales to her and at least get a weight and a weight circumference at her
Well, she
office?
came in. She's not stuff on like at home, like keeping on top of like eating right and stuff like that.
So maybe we need to do the other types of things, like the intensifying intervention. So maybe go with that sheet to her and say which one of these looks the best. And for pre-packaging your meals.
I have to. I'm sticking to them, like finding time.
Yeah, I do.
And stuff like that.
And how you want to focus on body balance?
Shoot, 2 weeks. And that's after the
Yes.
third one.
More accurate.
It was difficult.
She's killing me.
Yeah.
So she wanted to know with
Because bioimpedance is only counting your body water, and your body water fluctuates throughout the day, and it's highly inaccurate. Somebody was telling me, oh, you were telling me, so she can tell you what happened on body impedance at the obesity week. They had high tech stuff there, and so she stepped on scale.
It's not working. Like it shows you step there 2 times and 2 times you have different data. Like it shows different amount of fat, you have different, it doesn't show different weight, but it does show like different amount of water you have, different amount of fat, and body fat is always very different. And it depends also on how you stand. So they say like you stand like this, so you hold these 2 things along your body just to make your posture more stable. So
Should we
so
shift
they
some
did,
of
like
the
they
cake
develop
over
one more thing that you're staying more.
Okay, we should move it over. So just tell your patient that that is highly inaccurate, and this is actually probably more accurate. Right? I always tell people, like, if my models can be better than your device, I'm not interested in your device. We're just using it as a placebo right now in here. Even the ultrasound is not. I think the adjusted R-square is 0.6 when you do independent testing. The model's adjusted R-square is 0.8 or 0.88 or something. Right? So the models are more accurate. Thank you for this, guys.
I have a question. You were saying about fat count. How do we measure it? If we don't use that, how do we into the website?
You can do the body roundness calculator on the website. It'll give you pretty accurate
You
data.
can put in their weight,
Right.
their
The weight circumference. But they can certainly do that. It's just going to have a lot of error.
Oh, printing. I tried printing.
I have to get someone to come fix that.
Did you print the flyers for us?
No, I didn't. I'm talking to you guys. I can't do it. Okay. I've had everything back to back since 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's really
So I can't do it. But as soon as I print it, I'll have it come out. It won't be, the color printer I think is broken, but I'll check. Right, I'll print out like, how many should I print out?
How many people we print 50 is the standard because
Okay.
we can always store them for later.
You know what, why don't I just send it to Staples, have it print 50, then we know it's guaranteed color, and then I'll bring it up on Thursday. That's not probably more reliable.
Is it possible if we also print out more than nutritional flyers as well as the biopsy discussion that actually want to make it after the fact of that?
Has it changed?
Needs a change. Okay. I have a. Well, she's a freshman, so I don't know if she'll even qualify.
You can certainly have someone come in on probation if you think that their transcripts are good and have them stay in with us, get training with us, attend the meetings with us, but not physically see patients or anything until they're, that you have their requirements.
So I'll tell her to send. I'll tell her to send us a transcript after because she's a first semester freshman. She's interested. So
Have her send her set scores.
okay.
Right? She should have like a
So the other nutrition info, did she reply to you?
I haven't done it yet. I haven't yeah. So let me write these things down because otherwise I'm not going to.
Do you guys want to talk about food? Okay. I think we need a computer at the other room.
They're ordered it, yeah. So they should be coming. Yeah, sure. That would be helpful. The dean had a meeting scheduled at 3:30. Or something, and that's another time. And then you have so flyers, printing flyers.
Flyers, yes.
And then
printing flyers for the food bank, also for they're just giving you
anything else?
I already need a box.
Dropbox. And then that's for Myrna too.
Every that, and then you put it back in the folder, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I put it
I
on
don't know.
Excel. I
Do
put it
you
in
know,
the
like,
Dropbox.
everybody
So
else
you
did
can
it,
have
I
a
felt
Dropbox
like
to
there
their
was
stuff
something
and
to
save
do.
it.
Where's the
And then,
Okay, I'll hold on to
Julian
it.
wanted me to email that student.
If anything, just put it back in.
Oh, yeah. She has it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened to Jessica? Oh, she's sick.
You said? Okay. So we can assign her all the entire panel thing for next. She's not here, right? Should we assign everything?
I'll make sure it's censored.
Welcome to the team. Yeah, welcome to the team. Everyone's her job. She surprised in the first day when I said, "Oh, you're gonna do the bike counter." Did she do it? Was she able to do it
I
last
don't
week?
know. I have
We're gonna find the exact model for those, the bike counter. So the manuals you're able to find online were like the general ones, and some of them work just kind of like, I think 2 or 3 of them were responding properly.